Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another review of Little Woman. Now, before I begin, I don't know who was tricked more, Inju or me, because, they had a plan, but then it got backfired. But wait, no, it's part of the plan. Oh, wait, it got backfired. Oh, no, wait, that's part of the plan. I'm like, what the hell? But everything that happened to the point where JaeSang was exposed, that was badass. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. Now first, let's talk about Sangwoo's situation at the beginning of the episode. He was pointing a gun at JaeSang, he requested money to be transferred to his bank account, and he wanted some in cash as well. But then JaeSang got the upper hand, he got the gun, pointed at JaeSang, pulled the trigger, definitely, but there was nothing in the gun anyway. So he kind of made JaeSang look like a fool, but then JaeSang kind of, killed him anyway with a rock. Pretty big rock. And Sangwoo, before he died, he said to JaeSang, I'm going to expose to the public your true colors. And he definitely did. And I'll get to that in a moment. So it looks like Hyodin and Ine are getting a fresh start. Because right after Inju and Doyle saved them from that madhouse, both girls escaped to Japan. Which is good for Hyodin. Because all of her life, she was dictated by her mom. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Take this. Take that. For her to be free and live the way she wants to live, including Ine as well, because her life was dictated by her sisters, for them to have a fresh start is a good way to end their character's story. And also, since, they left, I don't think we're ever going to see them again. Yeah, we got 2 episodes left, but it just wouldn't make sense for them to just leave and then come back. Now let's get to the juicy part of this episode, JaeSang's end, which started off, with our characters having their plan, but then they made it seem like the plan was backfired after Doyle had a conversation with JaeSang involving his mom. So I'm thinking, oh great, plan failed because now JaeSang has the upper hand. That led to Doyle forcing Inju signing a contract about him personalizing corporate funds and turning them into assets, and then we see Doyle exposing Heejae's plan, his sniping position, his collection of illegal weapons, and then we see the guards taking the sniper rifles away, planning a bomb in Heejae's truck, and then we see the truck exploded. To make matters worse, we see Inju crying over that Heejae is burnt, he's hurt, and she's trying to call Doyle, but he's not picking up. But all of this was just a plan to trick JaeSang. Because 1, we saw Doyle's mom on the news with In-kyung. 2, we see Heejae up and about. Even though he's hurt, but he's still alive. And Doyle was sending out hidden messages, the contract, because he was wired. Inju's role in all of this was just for her to be clueless and make everything look real. And then at JaeSang's campaign rally, the video of the night that JaeSang killed Sangwoo was played on the big screen behind him. Oh, the crowd was definitely against him, and Sangwoo recorded it, everything that happened that night, and he did exactly what he said he was going to do, expose JaeSang. And In-kyung reported it on the news, and the reason why In-kyung was crying at the beginning of the episode was because she saw the video of Sangwoo being murdered. But the story does not end there. On the news, they got a report that JaeSang committed suicide by jumping off an abandoned building. And it was reported on the news, but what I didn't like what the other anchor person did was kind of put the weight on In-kyung and asking her, well, since we saw that, is it had something to do with you exposing him? I'm like, damn, like you're gonna put her on the spot like that? But it also doesn't end there, because when Sangha, after she saw JaeSang's dead body one last time, she made a phone call saying, I hope you look forward to what comes after that. And then we see Inju at home finding out that her bank account went from like 54 million won to 0. And then a mysterious person is knocking on her door and the episode ends there. What a roller coaster ride of an episode this was. They're doing a pretty good job in making us, well, I can't speak for everyone else, but mostly me, question Doyle every time I see him, in every episode. Because you don't know if the guy is still working for JaeSang. You don't even know if he's really on Inju's side or if he has a plan of his own. Just like he said, he loves money and he'll do anything for money. And after watching this episode, you would think I would trust a character like him. No, I wouldn't. But it was pretty cool in going through that experience of thinking, okay, their original plan got backfired and JaeSang is really just helping himself and his mom and just forgetting about Inju and the others. But really he was helping everybody, including himself, and at the same time tricking JaeSang and taking him down, which I thought was pretty badass. Having Hyodin and Inne's story end in this episode, I thought it was perfect. I wouldn't change anything about it. I mean, all of their lives, they were pretty much being dictated on what to do, on how to do it by their families, pretty much. And I know for Inne, in her situation, her sisters wants what's best for her, and I understand that, but at the same time, the girl needs to choose her own. And for Hyodin, I mean, she was just in a madhouse. Parents always fighting. Both parents are murderers. I'm glad she's out of that house. I think the true MVP in this one would have to be Sang-gu. He went there alone. He did exactly what he said he was going to do, expose JaeSang. Yeah, unfortunately, it cost him his life, but at the end, he definitely, he got the last laugh. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the episode in my review. Is there anything I might have missed? Please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.